Israel military said Wednesday that the ceasefire was back on in Gaza after it killed 104 people, including 46 children. 46 children. Are these not war crimes? They are war crimes, Marjorie Taylor Greene. People say that Trump is trying to stop this slaughter. People are saying that Trump is trying to stop the slaughter. He's not. People are saying, oh, behind the scenes, Donald Trump is angry at Benjamin Netanyahu and he's making him stop. Israel has not stopped bombing Palestine during the ceasefire. They've not stopped doing that.
And I don't understand how that's not a war crime in itself. How you can have a ceasefire and then continue bombing and killing.
Israel says ceasefire back on after they killed 100 people in Gaza.
Great.
It's back on. So they pretended that Hamas killed an Israeli soldier. And then so we're going to strike them because they killed an Israeli soldier. What they did was kill 100 people because they said Hamas killed one Israeli soldier. But there's no evidence of that.
And there's just as much chance an Israeli IDF shot the Israeli soldier. They do it all the time.
And Donald Trump said, nothing is going to jeopardize the ceasefire, but Israel should hit back. So Donald Trump believes the lie that Israel's giving, that they killed the Israeli soldier. So U.S. President Donald Trump said aboard Air Force One, nothing is going to jeopardize the Gaza ceasefire, but added they killed an Israeli soldier, so Israelis hit back. And they should hit back. There's no public evidence confirming an Israeli soldier death today with Trump sites. And we told you the last time Israel said that they killed an Israeli soldier, it was Israeli soldiers driving a tractor over an unexploded bomb that Israel had dropped on Gaza. And they said that Hamas killed those soldiers when they killed themselves by rolling over their own bomb. So they're back at it again. And Trump doesn't say no more killing. He says, go ahead. Go ahead, break the ceasefire, go kill people. So Donald Trump is not trying to end this war. He's letting Israel do whatever the F they want. Vice President Vance also insisted the ceasefire is holding, describing that Israeli terror bombings across Gaza that slaughtered children, little skirmishes are here and there, he says. Little skirmishes. So following the security consultations, Prime Minister Netanyahu directed the military to immediately carry out forceful strikes in the Gaza Strip. That's under the false accusation that Hamas killed a soldier. And look how NBC reports this. Israel says ceasefire back on after strikes killed more than 100 in Gaza. And I love what Eli says. Incredible verbal gymnastics to avoid saying Israel violated the ceasefire and killed more than 100 Palestinians. So instead of saying that, it says strikes. Strikes kill. Not Israeli strikes, but strikes. Strikes. So that's how your news reports it. Marjorie Taylor Greene, she'll tell you the truth. NBC won't tell you. Israel military said Wednesday that the ceasefire was back on in Gaza after it killed 104 people, including 46 children. 46 children. Are these not war crimes? They are war crimes, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
In normal society, but they're clearly proud of it, or they would have covered up those numbers. They're letting the psychos
very
know
proud.
They're killing their kids.
And here's Donald Trump. I have audio of him saying that they should do this. They should slaughter these people. And so he's not enforcing a ceasefire. Donald Trump is not enforcing the ceasefire. In fact, he's letting Israel and Netanyahu do whatever they wanted, just like he's done since the day he was president. And here he is. You have to listen to this because I don't have video. I have audio. And they're asking him, they say about Israel bombing, and he repeats the lie, the unsubstantiated lie that Hamas killed an Israeli soldier. Here you go. What the fuck?
Sir, could we get your reaction to Israel striking in Gaza again?
Well, as I understand it, they took out an Israeli soldier. I just heard about it a little while ago. They killed an Israeli soldier, so the Israelis hit back, and they should hit back. When that happens, they should hit back.
So do you think does that worry you about the ceasefire? Does that jeopardize the ceasefire in any way?
Nothing's going to jeopardize. You have to understand, Hamas is a very small part of peace in the Middle East, and they have to behave. They're on the rough side, but they said they would be good, and if they're good, they're going to be happy, and if they're not good, they're going to be terminated. Their lives will be terminated. And they understand that.
So there's Donald Trump saying, yeah, Israel should do whatever they want. Go ahead, slaughter some. Hit back. Hit back. Really? Israel has violated every ceasefire in the history of Israel, not just this one conflict.
In fact, they're known for hitting their own people so that they can start some shit.
That's right.
So it's kind of a dumb thing to go, oh, if one Israeli soldiers die, because they're willing to kill dozens of citizens just for the pleasure of slaughtering Arabs.
Nobody kills more Jewish people than Israel. They do false flags and bomb their own people all the time and try to blame it on Palestinians and Arabs. That's what they do. They bombed Jewish communities in Tehran and blamed it on Arabs so that they would leave Tehran and move back to Israel. That's what they did that.
They've been doing it since the start of founding Israel. That's why Lord Rothschild don't live in Israel.
That's right. They've been blowing up the Jewish people. The Zionists have been blowing up Jewish people since the founding of Israel and blaming it on Arabs. And Donald Trump just goes along with it and says, yeah, go ahead, do it. Go ahead, do it. Glenn Greenwald says, Trump, like any U.S. president, can say whatever he wants about what Israel will or should do, but Netanyahu knows that despite the fact that the U.S. pays for it all and arms it, it's irrelevant, and Israel will do whatever he wants, and the U.S. will do nothing about it. So that's what you just saw happen again. They just slaughtered 46 children, 104 people, and Donald Trump is not going to do a damn thing about it. In fact, he's going to say, cheer it on. He's going to say, go get him. Go get him. Whoever you vote for, you get John McCain. Doesn't it bother you if you're still a supporter of Donald Trump that he's a complete cuck to Benjamin Netanyahu, a country of less than 10 million people? Leads him around by the nose and tells him what to do? Bomb Yemen. Donald Trump bombs Yemen. Bomb Iran. Donald Trump bombs Iran. Give us more money so we can keep slaughtering people in Gaza. He gives it to him. Here he is.
Benjamin Netanyahu, the prime minister, has not gone so far as to say the war is over. In your view, is the war between Israel and Hamas over?
War is over. The war is over. You understand that?
Are you confident that the ceasefire is going to hold?
I think so. I think it's going to hold. A lot of reasons why it's going to hold. But
Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to hold as long as nobody accurately reports the fact that Israel keeps breaking the ceasefire and slaughtering Palestinians. It's going to hold then.
Jimmy.
They gave back all the hostages. It meant nothing. They just slaughtered 104 more Palestinians. They gave back all the hostages. It means nothing.
Why is Trump saying it at the reporters as if, like, it better be over? Like, the reporters on charge say that to Bibi and his big wife, your friends.
And, you know, one Israeli soldier equals 47 children, just so you know. And if you agree with that, then you are the cancer of the universe. How about that? He says the war is over. That's too old of a reference. I can't do a Richard Burton reference. Anyway, so there you go. Israel slaughters more people. Donald Trump says it's great. And he's completely under the thumb of Benjamin Netanyahu and the Zionists. And it should piss you off.
I thought it was Russia, Jimmy. I thought Russia was in control.
I thought Russia controlled them. Turns out it's Israel.
Well, not Russia.
If you want to hear my jokes about the Israel and what's going on, come see me in Australia. We've added second shows to all our shows. We'll also be in Burbank, California, the day after Thanksgiving. That's a Friday. Everybody's off. And then we'll see you in Pottstown, Pennsylvania, December 6th. And we'll be in Waikiki on January 11th. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for all those tickets. See you then. Come see us in Australia. Second show's added in Melbourne, Sydney, and Brisbane. We'll see you in Burbank, California, the day after Thanksgiving. It's a Friday. And then Pottstown, Pennsylvania, December 6th. Plus, January 11th, we're going to be in Waikiki at the Blue Note. Tickets not available yet for them, but go to jimmydore.com for a link for all the other tickets.